and like online is a really terrible space for polarity and nuance. And I was like, well, you like this philosophical anarchist video like that I talked about, but you don't like this one. But because you don't like this one,
please, that's like the other thing too. Like I feel like everyone on there expects everyone to be like this like perfection that doesn't exist, and like everyone like
no,
it doesn't exist. But also like when you're talking about those kind of viewpoint, there's not like a one size fit all protocol per se with beliefs.
no.
So yeah, of course I'm gonna make you upset in some ways, and that's like okay. Like I probably don't agree with you fully, but I'm not gonna get all worked up. As long as you're not harming anyone else and you feel happy about it, then okay.
Yeah, well,
and if you enjoy some of my content, fantastic.
Right, and it was just like it was just again finding the voice.
Yeah.
And then like I'm a confrontational person, and then like I'm also a really passionate person.
Yeah.
So if you don't,
and an empath. So
yeah. So if you don't know me, I don't think. And also, Chad commented on it. He's like, I watched some of your videos. This was like older. He hasn't quite seen it as much, but I was really starting to like talk. He goes, "There's you can move things around however you want." He was like, "There's like a disconnect." And it's not that you're fake, but something...
Just filtering.
Well, yeah, and that's because I was trying to not upset people, and I think the more that I tried not to upset people, the more I upset people, because then things would also... Or then I would be just talking like I do, and sometimes I'm not, like, aware of, like, exactly what I said in a way that, like... So I replied to people, like, in comments. That's, like, how it... And I still do it, but people leave comment... I'm too long-winded for your 24-character reply.
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to, like, build a community, and, like, these are long-winded answers. Like, I can't explain all of this in, like, 2 sentences. Like, it's just impossible. And then at that, like, a lot of time TikTok had, like, 3 minutes. I can't be in 3 minutes.
No.
And I'm like, okay, the best I can do is 9 minutes, and that's still, you're gonna have, like, a part 20 at that point. So it's just... learning who I was, but people on TikTok, and then trying to condense that was really hard.
Yeah.
But then I'm replying to a specific person in a very specific way, in an incredibly specific context.
Yeah.
To an audience of millions.
Yeah.
Who aren't taking the time to know the entire story.
Yeah.
But then they're like, well, explain yourself.
But you don't. Oh, that's the other draining aspect where it's like you can like get caught up in it, and you're like, well, why am I even like trying to?
Which is Chad's main question to me the whole time. So I wrote a 15-page dissertation on... This was one of the times. So I went viral. Smally viral. It's up to like 50 to 70,000 views, which is still a lot, I would say. I think if, honestly, more than 20 people look at my stuff, I'm kind of like overwhelmed a little. And so it's like, wow, that was pretty big. And it wasn't for necessarily the most fun thing in the world. It was for things that, because it went viral because people wanted their 15 minutes of fame to shit on me. Yeah. And it was just this whole thing. Like, that is, like, it went from me not so nicely telling someone that they were a hypocrite. That's like, that is the like flatline intention of it. Which they were like, well, that's racist. I was like, no, I'm calling you a hypocrite. The direct thing that I said was, you're no better than a slave owner. That is the direct thing that I said. Do I know that was mean? And probably the worst thing I could say? Yeah, but I never denied that. I was like, listen, I was in a very heated debate with someone. That was like 50 comments, 3 other videos later, but everyone saw that. And then it turns into, you think people are the same as pets. Like, or black people are like pets, or like other people, minorities are like pets. Like, I think they're less than. I don't know how. They twisted in this weird game of telephone. So that's why I was like, well, no, I need to explain myself, because I'm not racist. But that was, so I was racist. Another time I got funny, ironically, I was then a poacher. So everything that I've done has been for like protecting animals and this complexity of, we're all living creatures, and I think we all have a consciousness, and maybe their consciousness isn't quite the same experience as ours, but because in like witchcraft space, there's animal sacrifice and all of these things, and you're trying to have this conversation of like what that actually means and what are like spiritual boundaries around that.